Hello guys, welcome to
Mother.
Two guys, one mind.
Yeah.
Where we basically just talk about
Anything.
really,
And everything.
random things, basically.
Including your IP address.
Okay, so today's topic, or right now's topic, is warm versus cold drinks.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we started, you said you had a controversial what? What is it?
Warm water.
Like warm.
Like warm water.
Water?
Like not even. Do you mean like
Unrefrigerated?
no? Do you mean room temperature or warm?
Warm.
I mean, I like it on my body, but like in your mouth hole? No, not in the
In the
mouth.
mouth orifice.
Mm-mm.
It's on like the right day.
I
Like
can't
it's
see it.
on like a cold day, and I have to take medicine. I don't know why it makes it go.
Is it like tea? Does it just go down smooth?
Kinda, yeah. Tea is a really good one. Except I only have like one kind of warm tea I enjoy, and aside from that, it's all been cold tea.
So do you like cold tea more or warm tea more? I like cold tea.
I like cold sweet tea. I would say. I'm much more of that type of person. Like regular cold tea, I just can't get behind that. I'm not gonna lie. It's gotta have a sickeningly amount of sugar put in it first.
I mean, like you
And
always
like
say, pour into the
sugar
ancestors
till
say
you
stop. Yeah. Oh, so at
This
work.
is warm milk,
No, it's not warm milk. I was actually just about to talk about that.
but it's cold milk.
At work today, one of my coworkers was cool ass cup. One of my coworkers,
It changes colors.
one of my
You
coworkers
can
was
buy
talking.
yours and through mine.
One
You
of my-
guys want mine?
we don't have that yet. One of my
Dude.
coworkers, right, was talking about how he liked warm milk.
Yeah.
Not like in the microwave, but room temperature warm milk.
I don't know about room temperature.
Like he
How?
likes it.
Yeah.
He lets it sit out for like 4 hours and drinks it,
That is definitely not safe.
And he lives.
and he lives fine, completely all right.
That has to be like a life. He has not a tolerance, an immunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a you do not begin that. You have to start that way.
Dude has like some special powers with milk or something. Like he's Brooke from One Piece. Every time he drinks milk, he heals.
Do you think it's a family thing? Like that's a trick passed from generation to generation.
And for my show, I'll be drinking 4-hour-old milk. Mm, mm, mm.
The aftertaste is what really gets you. Like usually the taste that's bad for 4 hour milk.
For 4-hour milk?
You know what I just thought about because of what's on the floor?
The Mountain Dew?
Yeah, milk and Mountain Dew. I'm not gonna drink it.
Mixed?
Yeah, because I do happen to have a cup of.
And we do happen to have
I do have a red Mountain.
and I just finished my I literally poured myself a whole drink to have during this thing and then just chugged it.
That was good.
Just chugged it.
We went very opposite directions. You chugged yours, and I've been sipping mine.
Probably this is not even ours. This is my friend's. He left it here. That's his fault.
As of now, it was ours.
Yeah. It's been left here
How
for
long
like
has that been?
2 weeks.
That might not be good.
No, it's over. I've had sodas after a lot longer. Like
That
a few months.
you know, I can't say I'm too surprised. Some of that's just
Unrefrigerated.
chemicals at that point. So so since I do not drink sodas. He says while moving his legs gaily. I just don't like them at all. Debate about that in the comments if you will. What do you think of cold versus room to warm temperature mountain sodas?
Mountains.
Uh,
Up in the
fresh,
mountains.
fresh soda from the brook of the Smoky Mountains. You ever want to know if you was drive a Ford F-150?
It's like driving Ford F-150. I like, honestly, there's some sodas that are like, you have to have
Yeah.
cold. That's what some people think. I like them. I just like sodas in any way, like cold, warm, Now here's a controversial one. I even like them like sometimes unfizzy. What is it called? Uncarbonated. I will like open one and then like drink it like a root beer. Root beer is like my favorite soda.
I like those we drink. Cause I do like
how do you taste those?
But I really like them uncarbonated when it's just the flavor.
Yeah.
That's what I really enjoy. Like the carbonation, I don't get why people like it. It always goes up and out my nose. There is nothing I can do to stop it, and it's such a terrible feeling. You ever shoot a spaghetti noodle from your mouth out of your nose?
No, but I shot chocolate milk out of my nose.
So you probably understand.
I was actually drinking it like with my head down, and I just saw chocolate milk drip out of my nose, and I was like,
yeah, that would be. I want to see the timestamp.
But yeah, I
Chokes that realization.
back to earlier. What
Yeah.
I was saying is I would drink like root beer at night before I go to bed, which probably not good for you.
Let's go before that. The chocolate milk. The chocolate milk.
That's the chocolate milk.
Yeah, that's story.
So yeah, I was drinking chocolate milk and it dripped out of my nose, and I was like,
you didn't notice feeling wise, you just saw it come out of your nose.
yes, and I was just staring at it. I was like dumbfounded.
I've never had a liquid come from my mouth out of my nose and see it before I felt it.
Because it's not like I laughed or breathed in weird. It just dripped out of my nose while I was drinking chocolate milk out of a straw. And I was so confused.
What was going to stop hearing?
I burped at the same time.
I want to why you had your head tilted.
I tried recreating it. Hasn't worked.
Did you try at that age?
No. Actually, yes, but it wasn't chocolate milk.
I was about to say, it could be the consistency of that specific chocolate milk and the shape of your skull. Because have you seen, like, infant to toddler skulls?
Are they like
so wrong? Full of teeth.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't it like a horse's
Hashtag
skull?
too many teeth. No, I wish.
Horses' skulls have like teeth. A lot of teeth.
A horse's skull is like 80% meant for mouth, 10% for eyes, and 10% for brains. Like, I don't know if that's exact. It's probably 15 eyes and 5 air and nothing for brain. They're smart somewhat, but so much of it is just dedicated to mouth and teeth. Such jowls on those beasts.
I'm gonna go back to what I was saying earlier.
Right.
About drinking sodas and like the non-carbonated.
Yeah.
I would drink my root beer, right? In the like at night, and I would just be like, man, I'm in the mood for it. So I drink my root beer, and then I'll put it up on like the bedside table or whatever, and then just die, fall asleep. Wake up in the morning. Oh, it's a nice sleep. Root beer. And I'll chug that.
I greatly enjoy watching your Adam's apple. It is such a thing.
Grab a stir.
Your face is such a thing.
It does not look like it's a part of you. Like it looks like someone just like has their thumb in it.
I don't think
Hey,
they
Mom,
can see it.
Can I get can I get one of those Tic Tac toys? Yeah, one of
Tic
them.
Tac toys?
Yeah, where it like has the candy brick shaped things, and you may.
Pez?
Pez?
Yeah. Piss.
You remember going to get some piss? You remember going to get some piss? Fucking.
The first 30 seconds of a video you cannot curse in. I mean, we're fine, but I'm gonna next time.
Honestly,
Like,
I don't
I'm gonna
care.
cut
I don't
The
care.
exact seconds of this. I think that might be for monetization purposes. I don't know.
I don't really care if we
Fulfill.
get. I don't care if we get money from this. I'm just having fun.
Fucking valid.
I'm not gonna curse much on stream because on Fabian Xavier, my main channel, I didn't curse at all because my younger cousins would watch my channel while I streamed, or not streamed, while I made videos.
Well, they're older.
Yeah, they're older now. They're
Isaac,
Isaac, you know, he's 13 now. So
he's still enough to hear fuck.
he's 13, right?
Is it?
I don't know how old my family is. I'm really bad with time. Speaking of family, my sister, so that's good.
Nice.
When did you start cursing?
When did I start cursing?
The day I was born.
Yeah.
I
Go
came, up,
fuck
I
it.
came with the, I came up the womb. It's a boy.
Bitch. Bitch.
It was a bitch. The fuck?
I don't like this baby.
He's
I
not
don't
done
like
cooking.
When did I start cursing? I don't
I
remember.
was born at a very young age.
I don't remember when I started cursing, but I remember this one time actually, the first curse word I remember saying is when I was spinning around my mom and dad's room, or is it Mark's room? I think it was my dad and Mark. What? My mom and Mark.
Something we have.
my mom and my stepdad. We were in. I was in their room.
I've heard the name Mark way more than I thought I would today.
But I was in.
Pizza delivery jar was Mark.
I was really.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got pizza. None of you guys can have any. Screw it.
Just the flex. I want to have some pizza.
We're gonna wait for him. He's right there. We're gonna wait for him. I'm just gonna stay here. Awkwardly.
Oh no.
Anyway, so. You know I just cleaned that, right? I put that up there because I didn't know where it went. So you just got a clean dish and then just put pizza in it.
Maybe I'd rather be clean.
Honestly, yeah, I would hope it's clean. I don't want to get like a dirty plate with like spaghetti all over it, and then like a chunk of moldy meatball on the side. You just slap your pizza on there and go.
Anyways,
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was spinning around and rhyming because I love rhyming. I love music and stuff like that. I'm stuck in it. But I was rhyming, and then I said Twitch, witch, bitch, and then just Mitch, and then Mom and Mark look at me and go, "Don't say that," and I stop, look at them and go, "Say what? Witch?" And then they left the room, and I said, "Say what? Witch?" I'm so confused, and they just never told me what I said, and then I figured out years later, oh yeah, I said bitch. Oh, that's the first time I remember cursing.
do you know what age you were?
No.
Old enough
I
to
remember another time. I remember, and I was like, that was a little
Well,
bit.
actually, hold on. So
That was a little bit before I got my DS, so I think like before 7.
Listen, I don't remember my age. I didn't start talking till like 5.
Yeah.
So probably around then.
I remember this other time I was I was humming one of my favorite song at the time, "Yeah" by Usher. That was my favorite song when I was a kid. Yeah by Usher. And you know the part where it's like, how the hell am I supposed to leave? I said hell on accident, and I stopped, covered my mouth, and looked around to see if anyone was around, and then just sat there like, I just said a curse word. I'm gonna die.
See, the reason I do think I started cursing around that genuinely is because almost all of the songs my parents dad listened to had like foul language in it. And then there was also like Black Eyed Peas that I liked a lot. Then like Fireflies. I don't know why I couldn't get over this one song.
Owl House?
No. Owl House did not exist when I was 5.
But not Owl House. Owl City.
I don't know.
Owl City Fireflies. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
No.
Dun 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 dun. I listened to it on Minecraft.
Something where it's like
Yes, on Minecraft. In Hypixel, if you go on housing, sometimes that song plays.
I don't think so. I mean like an actual song.
In no black form. Oh.
Well, maybe one. 1,000 Fireflies or something. I cannot remember. I've not listened to it for very long.
Believe your
eyes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That is the same. Okay, again, I have not listened to it for a very long time.
That song was a good song.
Over a decade. But Because I would sing to the music they played every time it played, so I know at some point I cursed when I was very young.
I think that was my ex's
When I was born
favorite
at a
song.
young age.
I think that was my ex's favorite song. She loved that song. It's not her. It's a different one. She loved that song, and she would sing it, and then I would sing it, and they would vibe.
Should all vibe like this?
Yeah. Take that, Espada.
You little bitch! You little piss! You little head!
I know you love piss.
You little pescado.
I do love pescado.
Just fish.
I did not want to eat that pizza. I'm already full. I almost threw up eating that food. Don't do that.
Bon voyage.
Yes, you're French. Bon voyage.
It's
Je
bon.
m'appelle le pois. Je mange le pois. My name
Dundee, it's not biblioteca.
I want someone else to translate that now. I was about to say it. Donde está la biblioteca?
Dundee, it's not biblioteca.
Where is the light?
Like,
Subtitles?
in war, right? Fighting for their lives. And then everyone turns to a naked guy sprinting with a machete in hand. Dundee, it's la biblioteca! And just running through the battlefield with a machete in hand.
Why, dude?
Because it's funny.
Just flopping about.
Hitting his knees.
I think my grandfather's clock for a lower part. Dong. When he runs really fast, dong, 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 dong.
Alarm clock.
He's like full spitful ass sprinting. Dong, 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 dong.
Just in between the dong, 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 dong. Está biblioteca!
¿Dónde es la biblioteca? ¿Dónde es la biblioteca?
Well, I love the idea that saying any language in just a neutral or American accent is similar.
Oh yeah, it's ¿Dónde es la biblioteca?
Je mange le pois.
Jim, wait, what is it? Je mange?
Je mange.
Je mange le pois. Je mange le pois.
Je mange le poor.
Je mange the poor. Je mange the poor.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Je mange means I eat. And le pois is the pear.
I knew that part, but je mange
the poor.
Je mange.
Forfeit.
Je mange le poor. I'll be back. Go to the bathroom. Distracted with something.
Just us.
I didn't go to the bathroom. I mean, I went into the bathroom, but I didn't use the bathroom.
Why did you go into that?
Oh, man. So, this, right, is our mascot, John Michael Felipe.
Don't like Felipe.
John Michael
Ladies and
Felipe.
gentlemen. And those in between. And outside of it. Apache attack helicopters.
He, someday in the future, he'll have a full body. We're gonna get him
He's Futurama head in the jar. That's the jar. He couldn't afford the jar.
we will get a onesie, fill it with fluff, and then put his head on it, and then glue and tape or whatever needs to happen, and then put like a foam mask on him so he doesn't damage anything, and then we're gonna like just sit him right between us or something.
And it will definitely not be a person inside of it.
It won't be. No people, no body parts.
None at all.
Not even one. Not even a finger. Oh, I just spit on you. I spit that way. Like, not even across your pizza. On your kneecap, I like spit on.
My flesh, but only the skin.
I just.
I need that.
No, you don't. If you needed that skin, you would need that skin. You don't need that skin, silly Cooper. Okay, another
Says
topic.
the auto cannibal.
What's it?
Donate to John Michael Felipe.
Hey, we set up a what's it called?
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe. Yeah, we set up a GoFundMe for John Michael Felipe to make him. What is this for? What am I sitting?
You're being charged.
I'm plugging you in.
I'm plugging you in.
No, no, no! This starts me like technophobia. Technophobia. Ooh, okay. I have another topic. Weird phobias you had as a kid, or learned of as a kid, that other people had. I have one. I
have no memories.
I had a few fears as a kid, like the fear of spiders, which I got over. The fear of heights, which I got over. I got over every single one of my fears because I didn't want to have a weakness.
I had that one where I think everyone did, but like I always thought there was a shark in the pool.
I didn't.
I don't know if it was really a fear though, because I like sharks, so I would get in the pool because of that. Which didn't go well during the winter.
During pool time with my cousins and my sister, we'd all go into the pool, and I'd go, "Guys, there's a shark in the pool," and they'd go, "What?" And then I'd be like, "Just kidding." And I thought it was funny because people would freak out, and I didn't because I never had that.
But that's when you then immediately sink under the water.
Start splashing.
Yeah, and like start waving your hands so they can't see, and then just watch them rush out of the pool.
Like I said.
But one fear.
Or you say it's you and then bite.
One fear that I had as a kid was the fear of the sky. I used to be afraid of the sky.
What?
Like I would look up, and I would get like this vertigo feeling and fall, and I'd be scared.
Like you would just look up and be like,
and I had it would be what I explained.
The sky was an eldritch being to you.
Yes, yes.
From roll fortitude.
I rolled fortitude and failed. So what I always described it as is that imagine you're on top of a skyscraper made out of glass, and you look down.
Oh, I love those.
And seeing no skyscraper.
Have you ever been on the ball? The one in
the big golden one?
Knoxville?
No, I haven't.
So I don't know that I was really young. I was me and my dad. And that's kind of how it is. The floor itself isn't glass, but like it's just the very bottom of the dome. That's floor. So, like at the very bottom, it's like a 90-degree angle, and like that goes for a good bit. Like the entire lower wall is a 90-degree angle. There's several stories in there. And when my dad and I went up there, it was just the one time. It never happened again. But the first thing I did was run and jump and like lay my entire body in the window and look down. So I was entirely like 90 degrees because I was small.
That's not 90 degrees. 90 degrees is a right angle.
45 degrees.
Yeah. What Brooke does in One Piece is 45. He leans on walls and says 45-degree angle. I love it.
No, I said that
He's one of my favorite characters in One Piece.
He's one of the best. But I was sitting there 45 degrees and it freaked him out because he was so certain I was going to fall through. So he spent the rest of the time with like one hand against the wall in case I did some more dumb shit. Which I did.
But what I described it as is standing on like something really tall, looking down and seeing no skyscraper and no floor, just falling. And I would look up and I'd be like, that!
I first of many existential crises.
So do you know what I did to combat it?
What?
It was worse on like higher hills. So what I would do is in Happy Valley, there was this one house I lived in with a big yard. And there was this hill that went up. And I would go to the top of the hill where it plateaued and look straight up into the sky and then fall and then get back up and then look straight up at the sky until I wasn't scared anymore. And it worked. Because now I could just look up in the sky and be like, that's a pretty sky.
Why was it good if you didn't do that?
What?
With age.
What age?
With age, because what that was is probably just your head was still really fucking heavy. I mean, it still is, but
That goopy stuff. That goopy gray stuff.
you don't have liquid in there. It's all just thick water.
Yeah, let's
You got a viscous cream inside.
Viscous?
Yeah.
Not viscous. Like
You're
it's like it's a
viscous.
Greek god. Viscous.
It's viscous.
I don't know. But like Isius sounds like the dash Isius. Saying like
Dionysus.
yeah. So so we have this thing where we say I have the small brain but the really wrinkly brain. And he has the big brain but smooth. That's what you should draw on for the profile picture. My side
One
is small,
get to it and just slap.
and then my side is small but really wrinkly.
Oh.
So detailed just by the size.
The cat tricked.
How'd you trip your cat?
He literally went.
You've got 2 more legs than us, dog. Could make you a tripod, you still be fine. I won't, but
I'll say hi, Bert.
also won't.
Brittito.
But
He doesn't want to be in the stream. He's camera shy. Okay, new topic. What are we talking about now? We're not good at this.
new topic. Just honest.
Do you think you were scared of the water not because there was a shark, but because you don't know what's in there?
No, I wasn't really afraid. I think the worst it ever was, the way I learned to swim was being an infant and just kind of getting tossed into the pool, literally, and then being like, well, you just know how to swim innately. Right?
I had private swim lessons at
I did like, they weren't private, they were like,
not private actually. They were public at National Fitness.
Yeah.
That really, really, really warm pool and then the really, really, really cold pool.
I've never been in that natural fitness.
Oh,
No, I wasn't going to piss.
so there's and they were closed. I remember that.
Well, that first time we left.
Actually, I think that was me and Dalton.
Yeah.
That was during a Congo thing. But in there's a play. There's a play care, and then there's a room for karate/ballet. Which I always thought as a kid you should mix them because that'd be so cool. Then there was a swimming pool or 2 swimming pools. There was a really warm one that sometimes I wasn't allowed to swim in because it was really nasty because there was nasty people in it. And there was a cold pool that no one was in because it was freezing cold. And I remember having to go into the freezing one and learning to swim. Like mom would sit on one side and then my stepdad would sit like at the not like 1/4 away.
Yeah.
And they would like let go of me and I would swim. And I wasn't bad at swimming. I remember they tried letting my sister swim and she just didn't for a bit. She just kind of like splashed and just sat there and struggled and mom was like, okay, enough of that.
Alright, you just suck.
But they would mostly hold on to Liaison. She would have like floats and stuff.
I went to the public lessons and then got it pretty quickly. I swim under the water way better than over.
Oh yes.
I don't know why. I just never really got that. I kind of can now with like the overhead, but I also just don't like the splashing part.
It's loud and annoying.
Yeah, it's just to me it's just really annoying and tedious. So I just under.
That's why when I
One
swim,
thing it did take me a
that's
long
why
time.
when I swim above water,
Yeah.
I don't splash really big. I just if you watch me, I'll like doggy swim or like.
Well, you could do, yeah, but I say like the frog, like if you do it right overhead, it's not much, but almost no one does it right. They just kind of drop their arm
It's-
instead of swimming through. But it took me a very long time to like open my eyes on it. Like these days, I wear the sunglasses into the pool, not because I don't like opening my eyes on the water, wouldn't help, but because the water reflecting just, you know,
Yeah, it hurts.
yeah, it hurts my eyes terribly.
That's because you're sensitive, physically. Sensically?
You say this when you have nerve damage.
Yeah, that's why I was moving to senses instead of physical. I mean, senses are physical.
In that case, you are too.
What? I'm physical?
Like your senses. Because you have really good hearing.
Oh, I used to have really good hearing. My hearing isn't that good anymore. It's my smell. And my smell. And sometimes my hearing. I mean, I can focus on things that kind of hard to focus on and hear higher frequencies than normal.
The same. I feel like I really shouldn't hear as well as I do.
Or like
Because I play music.
or like
really
high pitch, like a certain pitch at high hurts my ears.
like when a friend of ours had like the dog whistle app and was playing it, and it would just sit there and piss us off. And then he we're like, it's coming from here. Move your giant ass. And like we were like, well, now it's from over here.
And then we looked at him and we were like, you were being asshole.
Your ass.
That reminds me of when we were on a call with my mom, and what used to be my cat, Kit Kat, got out, or he's an outside / inside cat, but he was outside and he was across the street.
My favorite.
And she goes, Kit Kat's across the street. You asshole. It was so funny.
Yeah, that is fine. We should have one of these be like we make a compilation of the funniest group quotes. Like start going all the way from the beginning.
Like all the quotes?
Yeah, and then just go like from the beginning and find all of the funniest and like make a list of them in the story.
Like a
we like try and get everyone over.
Not like a list of worst and best, but like a tier list of like S, A, B, C, D, F. Those type of.
I don't know if like the F of like
F
is
as
entertaining.
I like that.
I think it'd be really good to have like everyone come over and do like the game we used to where you like guess who said the quote.
Oh yeah. So we had
these how many of us would be like, oh, that was definitely them. It was you. Oh.
Actually, I'm making a Kahoot for all of our quotes.
That would be fun.
And sometimes we can play it if we get bored. Connect my computer to the TV.
That would be really good for you because you haven't been in the group long.
No.
Or Ashton. Ashton hasn't been in the group long.
Yeah, so like both of y'all could read them off and then not know who it's from at all.
See, I probably have the best chance because it's on my phone. Yeah, because Carter's been in the group. He's old in the group, but he kind of left for like a.
He's been absent.
He didn't leave so much as we had left him.
Yeah.
That was bad.
There was more like Tony. That was like, hey, we shouldn't talk to him anymore. We were like, why? And he was like, you should just chill.
Bums me out.
And we were like, I don't know about that. And then we just stopped talking. No, we checked. We waited for like a month, and then we checked on him, and he got really mad because we showed up at his house while he was at work.
Yeah.
And he was like, guys, you can't just show up to my house. And we were like, you were okay. And he was like, I'm all right. Leave my house. And we were like,
But it's like, that doesn't help that Tommy was the only one driving at the time.
No, there was someone else, because I remember we took like 2 cars. I think it was. No. I don't remember, but I know there was 2 cars. That doesn't help to our conversation, Draven. No.
Dalton.
Probably audio listeners at home.
Starts.
Like the fucking. Have you ever listened to something with the blind monologue? You ever listened? You ever listen? You ever shut your mouth?
As you were talking, I was imagining, you know, the turtle moan video, like it's like.
And everyone's just sitting there, just dead space, and then I think their whole bodies were just. Yesterday, but
What?
have you ever listened to a movie or show or video or anything, but it's like the deaf person monologue where they just describe everything visually going on?
No, I
And then
haven't.
The Interpreter?
kind of, but like it's for like they have one for like movies and shows.
Okay.
They have them at movie theaters too.
Yeah,
I believe you get headphones that.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. But like, I think the one I saw, they kept talking when the people were talking, so there was just the actual character voices going on and like doing the scene.
They have those in like the Pixar movies.
Yeah,
Like the commentary.
yeah. But then like the commentator will sit there and continue describing the scene as they're talking.
Oh,
that-
they
like-
have some time.
Hey, Buzz, we need to. And then they started turning to the left as they spoke to each other. And it's just like, this is impossible to look at.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's a crap.
Ow! Oh yeah,
Popped in the mouth.
cinnamon. Hopefully you didn't get cinnamon in my eye underneath my contact.
God, I hope I did.
I hope you suck. This dick tonight.
Help you swallow my tongue. Tonight.
We're
18
gonna
up, by the way, right?
I should have put that in the description.
Yeah.
Did y'all
Purely
establish
because
names?
what?
Did y'all establish names already?
We should have thought of that. Just two dudes talking.
Hi, I'm Xavier.
Oh yeah, should we say actual names or like handles or what?
I mean, we can do both. So I'm Fox / Xavier, whatever.
Skulls, like.
The guy fucking your mom. Draven, Dre / a Babin Drip, or a Babin.
A baby. We love Daddy Dre. I call him Daddy. No one else calls him Daddy Dre. But me. And his boyfriend.
Everyone I know in this
Calls him Daddy Dre.
That's
it is the main reason I'm chronically depressed. No, it's a whole other.
Yeah.
Lord. Baby second cat fight.
There's at some point if this ever takes off, there's gonna be a compilation.
Oh, I,
Every time like surrender and then just
every time one of us gets aggressive.
I'm going to do this to not have the tension. If I actually just hit it.
Just black out the screen so it's only just black.
Money, money. Disney, that me. Disney, Deadpool movie, new one coming out. I'm excited for that.
The third one?
That was a good segue, by the way. Thank you, Xavier.
Thank you, Jane. But no, where they're. Did you see the like first? I don't think it was the first one. But like Ryan was on the couch was talking about, it, and he goes, "So I asked Hugh Jack, like Hugh Jack walks to the back of me and he goes, "Hey Hugh, want to play Wolverine again?" Sure. And just walks up the stairs behind him. Like Hugh Jackman is on the screen for about 5 seconds, and just him walking behind.
Walking up the stairs
Yeah, just him
in the
walking-
background.
Yeah, he just walks behind Ryan Reynolds. He asks, and as he's walking, he goes, "Yeah, sure."
I think I have seen that.
It's so good.
And wasn't there this one
The
scene
suit
where
is really controversial.
Logan's or Deadpool?
what a suit?
The Wolverines, for some reason, people hate it. It's because it has sleeves, and people are like, "Oh, well, Wolverine suits never had sleeves." Like the movies have, but like in the comics they don't. They're going very comic with the suit. The reason is Hugh Jackman has really bad skin cancer. Well, I don't know if it's terrible, but he's had multiple surgeries on his face and other parts because he's Australian. Sun exists.
Yeah.
Like they've done really well to cover it up, but still, I get it for that. reason.
Makeup can only do so much.
Yeah. On top of that, it's a movie. You'll get to see him without his top on. Stop worrying about it. Wolverine. He's that part at some point.
I've seen the ad where it was Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman sitting on a couch like this, and then both describing what's happening at the same time. Like one's going, that's like me and you for real.
I saw that in the first meme compilation where it was none of the rest of the scene, just da da da.
It's just you just talking.
Just making noises really quick.
Just texting me. Shut up. I'm doing a video. What the fuck? Actually, I might need that. Oh, you nailed me in the stomach.
I heard the impact.
You nailed me in the stomach. I like tensed up for no reason at all, but I was like, I gotta tense up. I don't know why. And the phone hit me in the stomach, and I was like, I see why I tensed up.
You sense
My precognition,
I
bro.
sense the darkness in this force.
A disturbance.
I sense the disturbance in the wavelength.
So we have a thing in the friend group called the wavelength, where we're on the same wavelength. We get each other's thoughts, memories, physical actions, everything. We think of the same thing all the time.
Nut taps him. I feel it's really bad.
That's why we thought of the whole podcast of two guys, one mind. Because we are two people, but we have the same mind. That's why.
If both versions, if it was gonna be two dudes, if two guys in both ways was taken. There was 3 fingers for both ways.
Sick. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
Is that love and sign language?
It. Don't take my word for it. Ask. Oh. Ask definitor.
Indefinite. That's carbon.
Oh yeah, so we have like nicknames for everyone in the friend group. I'm Midget. He's
Daddy. This is
Daddy.
previously mentioned.
Daddy Origin and Origin.
Pyro.
Yeah.
Your daddy or
Half
Pyro?
the time I go by a nickname, Dre.
Yeah, Dre. And then Tommy's fat ass. Ashton, we have him Ashtray
I call him
Asher.
Asher.
or the Ashen one. That's what I call him.
Yeah, Asher.
I like Asher.
Your astral projector.
Astral projection?
Astral projector. That's the how
What do
I
you project? Or
projector. I hardly know her.
You're so funny.
You know, like the scene in Doctor Strange where she just punches the soul out of his body. He's like,
Yeah.
Every time we're going to search, just punch him in the ass and watch your soul leave your body.
Or
Like-
my crotch first.
Just dick first into the astral plane. That's how I want to go. Cock first to the astral plane.
I can send you cock first to the astral plane.
I will send you cock first when I'm in the astral plane.
okay.
We will go cock to mouth to the astral plane. And we know whose mouth is going in.
My all-seeing eye watching two gay guys
Fucking
talking across the universe.
Well, everyone in one direction and the other starts thrusting. They gotta do this thing. Alright.
You know, I don't know who it is, but in I think it's Boondocks where the dude's thrusting through the water. It'll be
No,
like that.
not Boondocks. That's Black Dynamite.
Yeah, it'll be like
He
that.
has to know how to swim.
It'll be like that, but thrusting through the universe. New topic.
More nicknames?
Nicknames. Ooh, what are some of? Oh, I have a lot of nicknames.
Origin of nicknames.
Oh, what is the origin of your first nickname?
Skullfuck.
I mean, mine was Dre because it's 30 letters of my name.
Sure. Mine was
I guess. I have like baby names.
no, I mean like official nickname.
Code names, if you will.
I'm trying to think of ones like other than Dre. I think Skullfucker is an exceptionally not safe for YouTube one.
No, it's
I don't
not.
think I can just grab that. That was the mystery.
I
Years to come.
I have
Emphasis on the come.
Come.
I
You should let me answer that couple
it'll be literally no response. It'll just be just
Oh no, I
sitting
don't
there
care
in the
that they respond. I will be talking. And that will be their problem.
People listen.
I don't think anyone's listening either.
I was broke. Bring me a drop to bro.
I
Your J's are
my
fake.
first nickname was
He's a freak, bro.
My first nickname was X-Man.
I'm gonna Christian James.
My first nickname was X-Man by my grandmother. I remember we were pulling out of her driveway, and she goes, "Love you, X-Man." And my first reaction wasn't, "Who's she talking to?" It was, "Mom." I said, dementia moment. I forgot what I was saying as I was saying it.
You've been in a coma for several months now.
I was like, "Who's X?" I was like, "Why'd she call me X?"
Aside from me now.
I was like, "Why'd she call me X-Man?" And my mom was like, "Because you're X. You are X-Man." And I was like, "Whoa, Mom."
Such profound thinking, mother.
Thanks, Mother.
Proper child response. No thought, no question. Just like, why is this? This. Oh.
Cool.
Nice.
Or just more question.
I'm that.
Yeah, I'm X-Man. I'm X-Man.
Well, like sex man.
You know what's funny is, because when your name is spelled, every time I think of you being called X-Man, it is EX-Man. So like, I never write it down to be like, so this is your ex and he's a man? What, you date a tree and you gotta write him all down?
He's no longer a man.
That too. My thought was like, EX. Hey, a little listen. I think you see Gremlin mode, right? I heard goblining. L from Death Note. That's all I can think of. Like, if L from Death Note had an exceptionally failed sibling that somehow lived.
That's me for real. Don't spoil Death Note for me. I haven't watched it yet.
As it is.
He has a third one.
Liaison watched it more than I have.
It's pretty good. The live. I don't know the live action.
I watched the live action
People hated the live
Of live action versions of animated shows and movies.
I loved the
And
One
vice
Piece.
versa.
I loved One Piece.
One Piece has been really, it's like redeeming for the rest.
Mm.
Like, it kind of inspires, like, the new one. It's made me look forward to the Avatar live action. I'm kind of looking forward to that thanks to One Piece. Like, they might do well. Kind of thinking they won't.
The
I
first
heard that
Avatar with like
Fuck you.
the Airbender, it was. I liked it as a kid. But
The older
everyone else said that it was ours.
I like the later seasons. Like, the first few, yeah, I'm not really into it now.
I mean the movie, the live action Avatar.
Oh, with like where it was all symbols. Yeah, it was bad.
I liked it as a kid.
I can't even describe how it was bad. I haven't watched it in so long. I watched it when I was young. It was like
We should watch it again, and then the next time
live stream the entire movie.
No, that is not allowed.
Not the movie. It's like
Just us
playing,
reaction.
We're just like.
Stop watching the movie. Whoa, he died.
Disrespect and then hit me. But no, like, the only thing I've heard is people are upset that.
Continue.
People are upset that Sokka's not sexist.
Sokka?
Yeah. So that was a huge part of his character arc. Because in the Water Tribe, they feel like women are inferior. Like, they think men are just better. And, like, he very much adopted that, and it's a part of his personality. But then, like, you see his ass constantly get kicked by women, too.
Yeah.
Not to mention, like...
And then he has a crush on one of them that kicks his ass.
Yeah.
A.K.A.
Not to mention, his sister...
family.
Yeah. It doesn't help that his sister is a waterbender, and he has nothing but a boomerang.
Which he's
so, like, right
godly with.
Yeah, right off the bat, he has a bit of an inferiority complex, because he cannot control an element.
Yeah.
But then, like, him, the Fire Nation, they have a whole squadron that's just women because they're good. Almost none of the other nations care about it. No, actually, this blind girl does better than he does.
Oh yeah, that's funny to me.
Fucking cough.
I think it's hilarious.
My favorite scene is when she goes, "What? You think I can't put posters? 'Cause I'm blind?" And then she slaps against the wall. And she goes, "It's back. It's upside down, isn't it? And it's backwards." That's the original MSO is so good.
It was so good.
You with twofers. The boulder.
The boulder. There's also the one where it's not even like a funny clip.
Let's go. A funny little girl. Was the boulder scared? The boulder is over his.
It's not even a clip, like a funny clip. It's just a thing that was just funny to me, where they're playing the game where he puts the marble under the cups, and then he switches around the cups really fast, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm a blind girl." That one. Yeah, you're
blind. There's no way you could.
Yeah, he went to switch it through his sleeve and put it in the other one, but Toph put it back in that one. And she was like, "Oh, it's that one." And he was like, "No, it's wrong." And then lifted it, and it proceeded to be the one that she pointed at. And he was like, "What? That's not how it's supposed to be. How did you win?" "Well, here's your money." And then she was like,
It wasn't that. Now, see, that's when he's good with the. No, it wasn't.
"Eat the cup."
He's an entire set. From
It
the ball
spoiled.
to the stone he's using to the table. Yeah.
It squelched because of the blood.
Oh, I was about to say, what's the logistics of squelching cups? But no,
Because of the blood. There was so much blood from his mouth by chewing on glass / no, pottery. What is pottery? Clay. Clay. He was chewing on clay, which is sharp. It's like glass, but more brickalized. So he ate it, and it bled. He bled.
Did you ever watch the live action Dragon Ball movie?
There's a live action Dragon Ball movie?
I did not. So, like, do you know how Dragon Ball starts?
No.
So
I watched the first episode and got bored.
So because of Goku, like, as a kid, he's training, but like he never really has a high school arc as far as I know his kids do, like him and Vegeta's kids do, or Goku's do at least. Like there's a high school arc there. But the Dragon Ball movie, at least that one, starts straight with Goku being in high school. Like
Gohan
he's
does
Goku.
high school.
Yeah, like Gohan does the high school. But in that movie it's Goku instead. And like he has the Gohan haircut, kind of, like a very tame version. But he's way more Goku. Have you seen the meme where the dude like slides on his head across a car and then like keeps doing it to dodge all the fighting? I'm pretty sure that's where that's from, or at the very least, it could be the same actor. But like that is basically the entire movie. It's just like corny and random shit, and then there's the whole like, oh, you're a Saiyan, and like he kind of does that stuff. I don't even know if the hair changes colors, but I'm pretty sure there's no Master Hiroshi. But like teaches him the whole turn.
Master Roshi?
Yeah.
The
One of the
key
best
element.
One of the
The
best
key
characters.
element of his childhood
Yeah.
was just casually alive.
Him and Jiraiya are both like pervy sages. What is it with sages being pervy?
You know, I like it's really light in other countries. Like they'll have the sage, and he's like a little pervy sometimes. It's not often, but he'll just be like, "Oh, what a hot chick," and then move along. But whenever it's like anime or manga, it's always they are balls deep in it.
Eyes deep in them tits.
Yeah, sometimes literally.
Boing, boing, boing.
But wow. But
Again, proving your two guys one mind.
Thanks for putting elbow out of my spot.
yeah, just cuddle.
Okay, we done. Nap time. Nap time's
Nap
over.
time's
I'm a meme.
We said that.
Immediately entered this position.
Stop.
Same sounds. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna beat the
Balls.
shit out of you. What?
Ball.
But just
Buzzing it. What shows do you think should have an animated version?
An animated version?
Yeah.
most shows that I've watched are animated. Trying to think of shows that I'm watching that aren't animated, like 911.
Do you think it'd be easier to do the reverse? What animated shows do you think would make a good live action?
Okay. I was gonna say One Piece, but that's already doing that.
Redo
I
Death
think
Note.
this is not.
Death Note already has one, but
No, redo that shit.
Start over, run it back.
I want to see Light, like live action Light, like the pose, the setting pose he does.
You mean L?
L? Is it L?
Light is Kira, and then L is L. So I know there's like. I can't remember
Is his full name L?
Oh.
What you know him as.
Like the
I can't say it without spoiling the show, and you don't want me to spoil the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they only know him
script that
as.
they have to not say their name.
He has it in like this weird font, and it's always that font, including the subtitles.
Special gothic font.
Yeah, but like, I don't know why everyone was upset about him being black in the live action version.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Because people hate black.
but like, and like, I don't know if there's multiple live action versions, but in the one I watched, L was African American, but he acted successfully, just like L. Like his mannerisms, the way he sat, nothing was really different. He was just an African American, and like everyone was pissed about it for some reason.
Well,
I personally don't really get that shit because they're not real.
Hermione.
They're not an
I mean,
actual
changed.
human being.
I do understand wanting
If
everything true to the character, like
The
even
way I
race,
see it is if like two people come in and one looks exactly like the character,
and then one
but
acts exactly like the
cannot
character.
play the character
Yeah.
at all, like they just suck or suck at acting, and one looks like the opposite, but they can play the character, someone will portray them properly.
Do some makeup. Or
Whiteface
No,
that
what you
motherfucker.
could do, right,
No.
is have one person, like the person who looks like the character, act everything out. Do like a not CGI, but like do something where they're acting it out, and then the other person basically act like it. So then it like you.
I say give the person who like give them the clothes and like the haircut and as many characteristics as humanly possible. Like the shit that can't be changed. Don't want it. Like you could do like the makeup a little lighter or something.
This is what I found.
But like ultimately that doesn't matter. That's so cursed. That is so exceptionally cursed. Where's my font? There it is. I'm gonna Google real quick.
Google.
Google.
I'm saving that.
You're saving Google.
No.
They're saving
Sam L. Jackson.
Sam L. Jackson.
Yeah, here he is. Like, oh yeah. Can we see him actually without like the hood and mask? Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, they're like sick as shit.
Big up one. Oh, look at him.
Yeah. He was in Get Out, I think.
No, I'm not gonna.
That wasn't me.
I'm not gonna lie. He looks a lot like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. Like if he was
he
young
looks-
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, he could easily be Dave Chappelle's son.
That's what I
I
thought
don't
at
think
first.
age-wise he could, but
Like his son.
he looks a lot like Dave Chappelle. Like just his bone structure of like the forehead and like
His eyes.
you know what I'm saying? Like everything, his nose and up. I don't know about the nose. I don't think the nose is, but like everything through the forehead and the orbitals is extremely Dave Chappelle. His face is kind of the same. He has a little more
His
muscle
lips are
right
also
here.
quite thin. Like his. Well, not thin.
Kind of. Yeah.
He has really big bones right here.
Yeah, like his like that's a very pronounced.
It's orbital bone.
And then
Or
like,
at least the shadow is making it look that big.
Yeah.
I'm not that good at describing how people look, so I'm
Right.
glad you could do that.
But you see, like he sat like him.
Yeah.
I'm also pretty sure Elle is blonde in this movie.
L.
Sorry, he has frosted tips.
No, light.
You can frost my
Light. Sorry.
Yeah.
You can,
But no, yeah, he's like you're not gonna frost your tips.
You can-
With
Broke
that.
out surfer.
You can frost-
Surfer.
you can frost my. You can frost. You can.
Frost my
Can
tip.
you end this sentence?
You can
Frost my tip till I'm.
But there is
My tips will drip. Dude, I'm a rapper. Get me in the scene.
Making it out the hood.
I'm making
I'm gonna
these.
make you choke on this bean.
I was gonna say.
But yeah, back to the thing. I don't think we even got into it. What animated shows do you think should be or should have a live action version?
I feel like every single one that I would want to already has so far.
The ones I can think of are like the old obscure shows, but I think, do you know, it was like something Rex, Techno Rex or something. It was around like Ben 10, and at one point they had a crossover episode. That was pretty good, but it was like it's really obscure.
I don't remember that.
Like, it's like he had this Cora jacket with like yellow lines, goggles, and he would make like his limbs could become tech, like
That's
speed
cool.
giant like neck shit. But like in that universe, it's kind of like Static Shock or Static, the old show where it's metahumans are made from this weird bomb. It's the same thing, but it's like grotesque monstrosities for the kids show, and almost all of them have no control of their body whatsoever. They are just killed and fucked over. But Rex had like a coma, and when he wakes up, he has the ability to be like techno-organic, or he has techno-organic kinesis. So he like fully controlled technology and even melded it with his body.
This
No, it's like an American animation.
American.
Oh, he
Yeah,
said so.
But
Sassafras.
sassafras, little mama. But
All I guess is Generator Rex.
yes, Generator Rex.
Yeah.
And that's based off a comic series that was way more violent, and he was way younger.
You sure the Mask actually had a comic?
Yeah.
And it was
Really
violent.
It was gruesome.
And then in the movie they made it all happy-go-lucky. Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, funny, haha, man. I mean, I loved it. Don't get me wrong, I loved it.
I kind of want to see a grotesque mask.
Ooh, same. Cause he has like,
A really
Animated.
Good, they make a good. I don't know if like so much horror movie, but like gore fest. It would definitely be a gore fest.
oh yeah, it'd be he has the powers of like, not molecular kinesis, but like,
It's such
Toon Force.
Yeah,
and I love Toon Force.
He got
It's so
fire.
cool to me.
It's so good. It's such a like overpowered kind of equal thing. It's like trying to defeat Bugs Bunny. It has to
Just
be a
can't.
way that makes sense
To him. Yeah.
and that he just kind of can't get around, has to give up to.
Yeah, and then he's like, all right, you got me here. And then they like shoot him, and then he makes a
Or
whole
like his only way to win is to lose. Like he had to do that before, where like it's funnier for him to lose. Like, or not really like even
I'm
lose.
trying to remember, because I watched a lot of Looney Tunes as a kid. Where, what's his name? I'ma hunt that wabbit. I'm hunting wabbits. Where he shot at, Bugs Bunny. And Bugs Bunny, I think he pretended to fall over. And then he walked up to Bugs Bunny and held him up by his ears and started walking away.
The one with the long stash.
No, that's the Western dude. I'm talking about the dude who has who's like bald.
Yeah, he looks like a baby.
He looks like
He
a
was bald
grown-up baby.
like baby, and then he had on. He had like a very stereotypical hunter. You're thinking of Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I know Yosemite Sam. Because Yosemite Sam.
He's funny.
He's funny, so.
Didn't he like shoot down a hole and the bullet came back up?
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious.
He's on there just.
Or like comes up out of a different hole. Bang, bang, bang.
Just ate. Did not know this was the casting couch.
What?
Did not know this was the casting couch.
Philly! Oh, I got one.
So yeah.
What is your favorite non-curse word curse? Your non-curse word, a non-curse word curse word. What's your favorite one?
What?
I do curse.
Shuckles.
Oh, shucks.
I do shuckles.
I don't know enough to have a favorite.
My favorite one right now is it's probably Gad's. Right now, Gad's
The most I have ever said, right? The one I've said the most is dope. Like
Dope.
Like Simpsons.
The one I used to say as a kid is Flubberknucker, son of a biscuit hole.
Mother trucker, dude.
Flubberknucker, son of a biscuit hole.
How much you gonna spend?
And I would say that, and like I'd stub my toe, or I would do Flubberknucker, son of a biscuit hole.
Munchausen syndrome.
What? Munchausen syndrome? What?
Munchausen syndrome.
Munchausen syndrome?
She moved to my house until
I think part of this because if I was like hurt enough or pretend to be hurt enough to have like said a fake curse word, I think I would just scream. Yeah, like growing up, I would just hit something and then I'm about to go.
I'm about to go.
But I don't really like, because that was much more amusing to my younger siblings. I didn't know there was an ending. Just keep going up an octave to like the video until like people with dogs. Like they have a dog like there's dogs sound like that.
Like how scared a dog sound like?
You got that dog in you.
Gotta be careful.
You squishing your balls?
Try not to.
You keep it in.
No, I want you to smack my ass.
Oh,
You hold that shit back.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I do this thing where we'll be vibing or doing something, I'll just sorry, I didn't mean to. And he'll just give me the look of you better die.
You intentionally pushed it out, forced it out of your asshole.
You actively stuffed it out your ass. He has just a shotgun for a phone. It is always loaded and pumped.
Always on your chamber.
He goes. Well, what's really the cocking mechanism? Just your whole abdomen? If you're loading through the belly button.
Yeah, it's through the belly button
Cocks his ass.
into like the big intestine, right?
Yeah, do you cock the whole belly or just grab your dick?
No. No, you okay? So you stand there, and then you know how shotguns open up, you put in 2 shotgun shells, and then close your body.
I'm sorry, but
And then just
all I could think of was like the mouth opening in Among Us.
yeah, where here's put in 2 shotgun shells, close, and then just.
Naturally, you're not a pump shotgun, you're a dual barrel.
I do it twice.
Honestly, you would be just so you could flip yourself open funnily more often.
Oh, okay. I thought it like stopped recording.
That'd be like an hour of lost footage. Oh, that'd be so bad.
That reminds me of this ad.
Can't your first video only be like 14 minutes long?
Nope.
Okay, that's good.
I remember seeing an ad of
I've seen a lot of ads.
of these 2 girls like looking at their phone, and the one girl there start laughing,
That's
and then her jaw just unhinges.
It just opens and keeps going.
And like her mouth
What was
opens.
an ad for?
Don't remember.
Because she, like, it just uncannily kept going and there's so many teeth.
That just reminds me of Beetlejuice, where they're like,
Here, look it up.
not bad, not bad. Now you.
Look up uncanny laugh ad.
All I can think of is, like, the dad from a Beetlejuice. Where, like, his face elongates and opens and his eyes are in the back of his mouth.
Yeah. Okay. Uncanny.
There's, I don't know what it's from. Was these 2 dudes, and, like, they're in all black spandex and they have some sort of, like, clay over their face. And one guy's, like, sculpted into a beautiful mask. It is well detailed. Like, it looks like a face. And the other guy just has, like, this mess with eye holes. And it keeps its form so well. And he just kind of, like, opens and then
I may have found it.
and turns to him. And sees that he's, like, still shaping his mask. And he just kind of...
Hey, don't play this song, because then they'll hear that shit.
Well, it's only
We'll
playing
get
music.
restricted. YouTube
I'll
will
look
look at
for it,
us
I'll look
and
for it.
strike us with the finger.
Oh, God hand.
God's hand. Stop
Some-
playing. Stop playing.
Some motherfucker at
You were
YouTube
like
headquarters. All right, roll a d100. Like 99% of his demonetization.
uncanny laugh.
It's just her. I think it's for a phone, like mobile phones, like. Because it says mobile, so I think it's for like a specific cellular service.
I'm gonna break my arm doing this.
These are earphones.
I'm gonna touch my balls to your forehead tonight.
I want to put my balls to the back of your.
Okay, mobile data.
Quit your shit.
Just.
Oh, there goes my arm. I'll dislocate it. Don't test me. Don't test me. I will. Yeah,
I love this scene from Berserk.
Sir?
He gets his arm caught. And
No,
like,
he
there's
like,
nothing-
actually gets his arm. In like the first fight.
Ah, yeah. No.
The yell right now.
Next topic.
The guts to my Griffith. The Griffith to my guts.
Ooh, what song is like top of your playlist right now that you are just listening?
Theme songs, even.
Ooh, we'll do theme songs after this.
So, I have YouTube Red. So like I have downloads, but it plays in the order it's been downloaded. So like I regularly listen to that first one. I'd say my favorite right now is I'll Never Die, because that's one I can just listen to at any point in time. Like I can be in any mood, like whether it's like it doesn't have to be the same genre. If I'm feeling like bluegrass or something like indie rock or like metal or rap, and that one comes on, I'm like, fuck it, I'll listen to that.
And eclectic.
Song that
It's like I think like that'd be my top.
the song that I'm listening to right now is either Charlie's and
right now.
no, like when I drive to work or drive home from work, is either Charlie's Inferno or Terrible Things,
Hell yeah.
which is a reference to Charlie's Inferno.
Yeah.
But they are kind of paired together right now because I listened to both at the same time one day, and they've been on my playlist together.
I like how Terrible Things has like a part of it really follows Charlie's Inferno, but then
It's
a good half of the song, not like straight in half, but like split up, is very much its own thing.
mm-hmm.
And like the way he sings it, it's like one of the few songs where they don't sing with the music.
Silent
I'll
killer.
get the baseball bat.
No,
Out of my car.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
You should, and I'm not talking about like the foam one that still hurts. The wooden one.
Whew.
You will be broke. Is it bad? I have not breathed for since it happened.
Next
And
time I
I'm
should
going
just
to
not tell
continue
you.
not to breathe.
One day I should just rip it right next to you and then just wait to go.
Like he did one time when we were in the car.
Okay, continue what you were saying. I don't even know.
Is what was I saying?
You're trying-
Right. It's like one of the few songs where they sing without following the music, or the music not following their voice. Like at one point, he just screams the last word, or like he'll
I
like
know what you're talking about.
like he'll have to like rush the verse just before that part of the song ends, and it still kind of works.
Wait,
Like it feels frantic. No verse like sometimes it feels like I never laughed.
oh yeah. Nevertheless, it's like I never left.
Like his voice just goes.
I love it. And
I
then,
would bring up we haven't asked you any of these questions, but you suck.
well, they're the one that we ask for more topics.
Yeah, where the fuck are your topics?
You're not doing your job. You suck. I'm kidding. We love you. You've contributed behind the camera.
You exist.
I'm here. I am in the astral plane
What
where
is-
I belong.
What is your
That's
theme
the
song
character
right now?
on Astral
What
Plane.
song do you think is your theme song?
Yeah, theme song. That's what. Yeah.
I would sing. I'll never know.
Really?
That one,
And
once
that's
I first listened to it, because of like characters and things, and also just IRL, like I feel like it fits pretty well. I enjoyed it a lot.
One song that fits me really well is "Engravings" by Ethan Bortnick.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's what you introduced me to. I think did you? Both our songs are ones we introduced to each other.
Yeah.
Like we found in our own.
Yeah. We're out of time.
Well, if you make, have you ever tried like those challenges where like you make up a playlist and you make a character based off the playlist?
I kind of well, that does sound.
That actually sounds really fun.
We haven't brought up. I was pretty sure we're in the fact that we make character stories.
I said we shouldn't, but it's kind of hard not to because every time we get on a rant about like just talking about random things for hours, we mention our characters. So if it
You
just
literally
comes
mentioned the
across, we'll just give no context but talk about our characters, and people will
Get it what you deserve, context.
people will get the story over time.
I'm hungry.
Our sound person trying to eat the whole time.
I'm hungry. I need to feast on people.
Our job.
Well, I'm the one fetching the
So close
orphans.
to my left nut.
Why are you not so low?
My left nut is right here.
You're always hitting your
And,
own left
and,
nut.
and you hit your pinky hit here, so that was really close. And you budged my wallet, which budged my left nut, so it scared the shit out of me. Oh my god! It's just
You just scream and
you start vaporizing. Remember when I did that Tom and Jerry scream? Remember when I did that?
Yeah.
I just what was it? Tommy smacked my ass or something?
Yeah.
Something happened and I went, ah! And then it sounded exactly like the Tom scream, and it was perfect. You topics. What's the topic? Because they have given us topics. They've given us like 3 topics to talk about. Well, we'll be like straying off, and then they'll be like, "How about this?" And we'll be like, "Good point."
The horror genre.
Ooh.
That's not bad. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it literally made you shit yourself.
Entire body.
I know.
Just the mention of the genre.
Oh shit!
Oh, you hit me in the tip.
What?
I'm kidding.
I was gonna say I like touched your face. How did I hit you in the tip?
You know what?
Oh,
Hey,
you hit
topic.
me in the tip of my dick.
Butt plugs.
I'm getting one.
Without me?
So I was.
His initials has to be on the fucking butt plug.
I'll be back.
He's gonna fetch a butt plug.
No, that'd be funny.
To blow up the bathroom.
So it's just us. Don't mind. Like, no.
You grew hair, Chad.
Chad, we don't need to talk about the hair down there, Chad. I know you're getting on.
Do the carpets match the drapes?
You both said the same.
Someone's up on our wavelength for a minute. I think it's just a natural thing to
Just-
say.
Get out of our wavelength. It's not
Fuck
it's
out
not
of
for
here.
a commoner like you to be in.
Fucking pheasant.
I'm a bird?
Yes.
I love birds. Would you ever own a bird?
40.
Actually,
Technically.
You have.
he has.
You babysat a bird.
Yeah.
I want a bird when I get older.
They're fun. I like
I want to get like a bird that doesn't live too long, or like one that's already old.
So, like, by the time you're tired of it, it'll be gone.
Because I want to teach it some rants and things to say, or like teach it some funny things to say, or like teach it to do fart noises or something, or like ¿Dónde es la
Seca.
¿Dónde es la biblioteca? ¿Dónde es la biblioteca?
You look like really expressive. Donde está biblioteca?
¿Dónde es la biblioteca?
Your Esla.
Está is like is or. Where are library? Where are library? Where
You are library? What?
Where are you, library?
Papel.
Pepe.
Blanco papel. Blanco papel.
Yeah,
White paper.
Blanco papel.
Lapis.
I want to get blanco papel on a shirt. Look around. Is it
Oh,
just white?
White paper.
Or like white shirt in Spanish?
Bird.
Yeah, my favorite shirt.
I'm such a white paper fan, girl.
What's your favorite band?
I can white paper.
So what's your favorite band?
That's not how thin and white paper could be, bro.
I hate colored paper. I love white paper. Construction paper.
This got way worse than
I didn't mean like black paper. I meant like red paper, green paper.
You know, some
blue
of my best
paper.
friends like black paper.
I meant like other colored paper.
I was about to
Like
say
alien color paper. Like blue, green.
Fantasy color?
You know, illegal.
No. No.
I love how
I did not mean for that to get
I
racial.
love how I started saying it's going in a bad direction, and then I push it worse.
First,
Guys, we shouldn't shoot the medics. Guys, we shouldn't shoot the medics.
Guys, stop killing the messengers. It's just, it's it's just uncivilized.
Okay.
I feel like I missed. Oh no, yeah. Well, not that hard. Stop worrying about fingers.
I'm gonna. Why did you manage to weave? You know I was holding. You went no, no. I want to teach my bird the vine boom. Actually, one thing I want is
Your bird
I
Teach it
want
the
a
pipe
soundboard, and not like one for like your stream deck. I mean one strapped to my waist with a vine boom, wet fart reverb sound effect. Other
simply teach the bird that and then name the bird soundboard.
hey soundboard, who's a good soundboard?
It just vine booms at you.
Who's a good soundboard?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, baby, it's what we've been waiting for. Yeah, baby, it's what we've been waiting for. That is my biblioteca.
Oh, I love you, soundboard.
Oh, I love you, soundboard.
Be worth getting into the porridge on until you shit yourself.
Yeah, so you absolutely.
That's right. Here, stop unraveling the.
Do you guys think you would be like the Key and Peele, where like you're funny, but you also make the most horrific stories?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
You run out of milk?
oh, you did run out of milk.
Go get more. I'll wait here for you.
Do you want me to pour the milk?
We'll wait.
Oh, are you gonna go get milk? Don't even. Get up. Draven, don't do this to me. Don't do this. I'm gonna. Okay. The jig is up. You're caught.
Yeah.
The jig is up.
We left the pizza box.
I can play surf. Hmm?
I'm gonna go shut it.
Oh, now you get up.
You want your round.
Fuck you. Fuck. Throw me the cup. No, hold on, bro. Shit. A little bit of milk got on my cheek.
Got some milk.
Oh yeah, why do you all get low fat milk? Or not low fat, lactose free milk?
Not meant to be here.
What do you mean it's not meant to be you?
She's not supposed to go to Gryffindor.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. The freezer still open? For sure, milk.
I think one of my favorite of Key and Peele skits, right, horror, sorry, is the football player ones where the names just keep getting longer and more outrageous. Yeah, like they just are making no sense. And I think at some point,
One of them was Megatron.
yeah, Megatron, Harlem University State, quarterback. I don't know exactly what it was, but I'm pretty sure at some point it was a completely different actor for one of them who was neither Key nor Peele. Just
Keith Jigglefuck.
They're both making it.
Jigglypuff, Pokemon, Pokemon University, Penn State, baller.
Baller. Basketball player. In football. Basketball player.
And here comes a basketball player.
Imagine you sitting there watching a football game and out of nowhere a basketball player comes up and just starts dribbling the fucking football. Dunks on the football goal.
He jumps on the
Michael Jordan's Space Jam. Just keep stretching out.
From a half.
Step back to 240.
Dunk that shit from half court.
Like a milk and a cookie.
Huh?
Like cookie and milk.
Like a milk and a cookie. Cookie filled milk. Milk filled.
What you gotta do? What you gotta do is you gotta cup the milk and then grab the cookie, pour it on the cookie.
Cup the balls and free the bird.
Okay. So
The idea of like a handful of milk is terrible.
we have a thing where in D&D, Astra, the person behind the camera, we were trying to roll for a D20 to get a 20, and they did this,
And it fucking
and
worked.
it worked. They got a 20, and so I was like, you just gotta cup the balls and free the bird, and then I got a 20, and we
Just kept throwing 20s.
kept throwing 20s, so we were like, fine, we cup the balls.
This is the method from now on.
For a slight bit of context, to see how amazing the trick is, he rarely gets D20s.
I rarely get 20s.
He has such bad luck on dice, and I have such exceptionally good luck on dice, so it's really unfortunate that I'm the DM now.
We just found the method.
Like, Dolan's brought up, Ninth Saturn, that... Yeah,
Or
there's
Jack
eight-
Ripper.
There's 8 others. Yeah, try Jack Ripper now. But, like, he has brought up, like, oh, as a DM, sometimes you just, like, strange to the health. I get tapped to do that, but there are times where I'll be like, you have 10 HP. Looks at natural D20. Or looks at a nat 20. Does a 15 hit? No. I know.
Oh. I got so lucky.
Now,
So many
respond
times.
with, yeah, then continue, and I was like, let's just talk. Time to try and not kill my fucking players.
You're an amazing DM. It's just we keep getting hurt by the wrong thing.
Yeah, like, here's all these bad guys. Here comes the rooster.
We fought a god, and no, the god of strength.
You
The god of strength and destroyed him.
of the giant god of strength, and we're fine. The one time Kemi fights, but you fight a rooster.
We fight a rooster, a 24-foot rooster, and nearly died. I had to heal us like 5 times.
Doesn't look like a breeze fire.
Which would have been
Oh yeah, and
helpful.
a breeze fire and a serrated beak.
Yeah.
I'm excited
Jaws
for John
too.
Michael Felipe. I'm so excited for him. He's wearing a mask right now. We have random accessories that we have around the house, and sometimes we put him on them. In different streams, you might see just random things on his face.
If I
So-
go back, I might bring the wig that I had.
Thousands of views on this video will happen next week. Or stream. Probably not gonna happen.
No, we'll stream.
Isn't John
I
Michael
meant
Felipe
1,000
like
views.
a canon D&D?
Oh, and that was a muse. Okay, yeah.
Isn't he canon in D&D?
Who? John Michael Felipe?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think he's one of his group.
Yeah.
He's just a regular average dude.
And now he's gonna be. Oh,
He's a cleric.
really?
He's a cleric.
Oh, I
Get
remember high
called
school.
by-
I made what was it, Guy Freeman, and he was just the most normal dude. It wasn't even like he was a cleric or like, oh, he's just like the most normal. He's like a ranger, the most normal possible class. His class was it was a homebrew, and it was like accountant or like bank clerk. But then he had DID and we would become Obi-Wan, or it was just Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
I remember
And
this.
he was like a paladin with the not an energy sword, but I think it's like what is boxing. Like it was the closest to like a lightsaber D&D had. It it was literally just someone made a lightsaber work in D&D. It was that. But like it was that, and it was so good. Cause like he was just a regular dude, and it was like the whole disguise was like Superman, where it's just a pair of glasses. In the old comics, they explained that he apparently had the guy whose only weakness is magic had magic glasses. This is like back when Superman also got rainbow powers for no reason.
Yeah.
And like Lois put them on and walked around as a joke for a day, and no one knew she was Lois Lane.
Huh.
Like she walked around the office, going, "Hey guys, how are you today? Who are you? It's me. Yeah. You are you. Who are you?
Who are you?
Lois. You're not Lois. She doesn't wear glasses." And Superman has been Clark Kent has been the whole day being like, "I'm not Superman in a suit, guys. I'm Clark Kent." Sure, Superman. I'm pretty sure like he put on the glasses in front of someone. He just went, "There's Superman." Clark. They thought they were like hypnotic lenses or something. It was.
Oh. Brother? You want
I
to
don't
play?
know what-
Hey, Jimmy John, the fifth.
Oh my god, I love the game heads up.
I love modern VR. I love affordable VR. Have you ever
Poor
like,
man's
done
VR.
that? Like gotten the a little cardboard box you slide your phone into and get a nap?
I got my mom. I asked for a VR like years ago, and she got me a like big plastic thing that goes in her head. It's smaller than the actual VR. But you put your phone in it, and then you put like 360
Those
videos.
360 YouTube
Yeah.
videos.
And then you put it on, and then you have a controller that connects to your phone, which
Oh.
didn't work.
Mine-
And you like look around and stuff. And then I was like, "Hey mom, you know how I asked for a VR headset? Yeah. Not trying to sound like a spoiled brat, but this isn't a VR headset at all. Like at all." And she was like, "Oh, well it was $19." And I was like, "That's probably why."
Checks out.
And I was like, I really appreciate it because I have used it a few times. But later in the future, do you think I could have an actual VR headset? And she was like, maybe. And now I have one. Because she bought me one. I win. I win.
I would.
I love going from just the deepest voice to highest pitch as possible. I want to see Tommy do it. Because like he's a bass, so just I would.
Remember when we were at dinner for my grandmother's birthday, and Jason was like talking.
I mean this is the manliest way possible.
I was talking about how I
cannot.
can buy up to 10 pew pews a year, and he said, "I mean this in the manliest way possible." He has a deep bass voice. Just his normal voice is like,
Sam Elliott the lower.
yeah. And he was like, "I mean this in the manliest way possible." And I did not see that coming. It jump scared me.
I love the one dude who like cares the least about guns.
You have to say pew pew on YouTube.
Fuck.
Oh, so that's why.
I didn't think about that. Hey Logan,
Pew
Awesome.
pew.
my boy. Edit that out.
Are we sending it to him to edit?
If he wants to.
That's 2 hours that he would have to edit. He would have to sit there and edit it.
Already?
What's the pay for 2 hours?
Actually, it's an hour 30 minutes.
What's the pay for an hour 30 minutes?
I told him if I started making YouTube videos and he edited for me, I would split the money I get for him. I'd split the money.
I guess I'll straight up pay him like this.
You will pay him to straight up edit this?
Yes.
I mean, I could edit this myself.
Okay. Go ahead and just remove the.
Or we could just post it, and then just hope
They
it
can
doesn't.
cry about
We
it.
just hope it doesn't get restricted, which it probably is because you've already said the word, and we've cursed a few times, a lot more than a few
You know,
times.
And music.
I'd rather my videos be age. I don't want my videos.
To be watched by 5-year-olds.
Yeah, I'd rather I not be like in the content of 5-year-olds or just like young children. I am
iPad
not
kids.
age appropriate. I'm not gonna be. If I ever make my own channel, at the beginning of every video it will be, "Hi, it's me again. You better not be a child watching." I'm not.
I don't like children. I punch kids.
I eat
I-
orphans, bro.
I use insert proper pew pew word. Here, punch. Oh, Clark.
Okay, so actually, the job of the person up there is not just to get topics, but also to like look at the comments every bit again and be like
I'm
to
admin.
look at the chat and basically be like, this person says this, or this person says this, or this person has a
Thank you for the
question.
10,000 bits.
We really need a camera because it'd be so funny if they just like they're just looking at us and then just to turn the laptop around to look at the chat and then turn it back and be like, "Hey, Ballbuster 9000 here."
Well, the thing is, if they could just pull it up on their phone and then put it on silent and then just watch the chat, and then we can mod them.
Yeah, like.
I'm probably gonna mod Astra, maybe Tommy. I don't know about Tommy.
I think it'd be.
And Dom.
Because someone would be just like Pepper.
Tommy,
He wants activities.
Ew,
Ew, ow!
Slap!
Ow, that was
slap.
thick.
That I felt the spit spread from my mouth.
Salami.
Yeah, you might want to wipe that off. I don't know why you did that.
Me neither.
Let me get it. Let me get it. I'm rubbing it off.
That's not. What did he do? I said finish him off, not suck him off.
So wrong.
I said finish him off. That's so amazing.
You
Don't suck him off.
slayed the dragon, right? Slayed the dragon.
Slay the dragon. I thought you said lead the dragon.
This guy's asexual, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm asexual.
Yeah. This man.
He doesn't like sex. He does some horrid shit.
Unbound. What's your favorite Final Destination, right?
Oh, all the way. They're technically thriller, I think, but it's not really horror at all. It's
Psychological.
just death.
It's horror and thriller.
I think it's an umbrella thing.
Okay.
But my
There's lots of
favorite
different
TV
thrillers.
series or movie series is Final Destination. I don't care how bad quality it is. I love it.
Have you ever watched Scream?
No.
Because there was like 3 to 4 movies, and then they made a TV show. And I'm pretty sure you don't even see like the ghost face in the first season.
Oh, Scream.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's green.
There's a whole show.
No.
You said green.
I said Scream.
Bruce said green.
You said green.
More green.
You said
I'm
green.
getting gaslit.
Green.
That's in the comments. Scream or Scream?
You said green. I got so confused.
Scream.
Yanny.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know.
Green.
But no, yeah, Scream. S
I have OCD.
R E A.
Green.
Cream?
There was an S.
Stop cradling.
It's like a cat. Get out of my stay in the box. Stay in the box. Stay in the box. Stay in the box. Get out of my skin.
If y'all are fused together, that's what be the count.
We've talked about it. If we fuse, we are either going to be the most perfect human being or the worst thing imaginable.
The ultimate life form.
What really matters there is, do things stack? Like, will one, if we have like a
Well, you
bad
get taller
quality
for
and a good quality, will the good quality overshadow? Or do they just medium,
Also,
min-max?
we will both either love the same thing or have total opposites opinions about it. Like our favorite ice cream.
Tomatoes and potatoes.
Hates mustard.
We
Will we like relish?
our favorite ice cream, mint chocolate.
We both like mint. He always does this.
Brother, you gotta.
Mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Mint chocolate chip ice cream.
I love mint chocolate chip ice cream. It makes me happy. Oh, that's yours too.
Will you get taller or short?
Happy makes me mint chocolate chip ice cream. Oh,
Ow!
my shin.
I don't know why I did that.
Me neither.
Stutters though.
I'm also
I think
questioning.
you thought the one I got way better than life would be. Everything's slowed.
You know, I'm worried if us singing will get us copyrighted, but you're so good at singing, it won't. You can't even get on
That's unfortunate. I have to be the one to sing everything. Because then they can't do shit.
all or nothing at all. There is sometimes where you have sang and it sounded good.
Yeah, like sometimes. I get it.
Like
the British.
Oh, why you hit that shit?
I hate that.
You're a mean one, Mr. Pinch.
Beep 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 beep.
You really are a bitch.
Petition to have baby crab, but name him Leonardo da Vinci.
Gerald,
Leah's smarter than me.
Please let me have Leonardo da Vinci.
we have to find the crab mancer again.
Oh God.
Carlos the crab mancer. His entire thing is, instead of being a necromancer, he's a crab mancer. He makes
Please, I want
Or he's a
Kermit Leo.
crustacean mancer.
Instead of like,
He makes
a
crabs.
necro or a pyro or a
Crab.
what's ice?
Good.
Instead of being some like regular mancer, he makes crabs and has crab-based magic.
I got you.
Yeah, you look it up.
He'll
That's
give you
your job.
crabs,
That's my job.
not in the bad, maybe in the bad, not in the bad way. A crab will just spawn in your pants.
So I pulled off some of my nails because instead of clipping my nails, because I have a really bad habit of chewing my nails, so they're already gone by the time I need to clip them. I'll like chew the end off and then rip it all off. And sometimes there'll be that underlayer of skin
That's not like
that's like hardened nail or like hardened skin, so it's like a nail, and I rip that off and it hurts. And sometimes there's just that little bit.
Oh.
See that little bit right there?
Wouldn't it be like cryomancy?
At all, and it's excruciatingly painful. And I've been messing with it all day.
Every time I see that, I just want.
Well, not all day, but I've been messing with it for like.
I saw that on someone once a long time ago, and I think they were like sleeping, but they were like this with their hands open, and they had them like this. So it was just like their thumb, and it was a solid portion out, and I just.
Oh. Oh.
No.
No.
But like when I pressed my fingernail into it, it made like a divot. You could see where my fingernail went, and they just like no expression. They just
Sir.
Immediately woke champagne. Did you find out what it was called?
Cryomancy.
cryomancy. Cryomancy.
I'm biting my lip. I was about
The way you like fake it is so realistic.
Like crying?
Manic. Yeah, what if we like mid conversation like
Yeah, whenever you talk about any of like the OCs, I'm like,
Like, but like it's too good screen cry. So I'm like,
are you actually crying? Or...
Quit your emotions. It's scary.
emotions.
It's scary. Quit it. You make me want to cry, and that's not normal. I don't cry.
That's
Like-
unnormal. It's irregular.
Correct.
Stick it in his mouth.
Retreat so bad.
Actually, my sister Zariah had really deep dimples.
I said it to a child because I like they were just existing. I don't know why they were there. They're just at my family meeting. Looking at them, and they're like, "Hi," and I'm like, "Hi," and like my whole thumb bit in their dimple. They were just like, "What's that?" I go, you could consume food at your own dimple. If you look up and had soup on your face, you could drink it." And like they thought I was kidding. Like she laughed really hard and then left, and I was just like,
You know, I meant it,
something's wrong with that child's face. It was uncanny. It was not okay.
That's great.
Kind of wasn't okay with it, to be
I
honest.
haven't seen my sister in so long.
The math.
I'm gonna rip my nail off.
That's a form of torture,
Yes. I knew that.
Tickle torture.
What is your favorite war crime?
Oh my god!
White phosphorus.
Mine is Agent Orange.
Basic.
Oh, what a classic.
Or like an Agent Orange.
What?
Oh,
No one likes war crimes. Why are we talking about that? You need to explain like Kanye, bro. Get out of here.
Kanye my onion.
What? Scoopy won't be poopy.
Photos printed? For...
But white phosphorus.
You can't do it.
Why is yours Asian orange?
Cancer.
Sounds like
Cancer.
That's all I gotta say.
They created cancer,
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the day I get cancer. I already know I'm gonna get it. I don't know when I'm gonna get it, but I know I'm gonna get it.
if you never get it and I do, I will fist fight you.
I'll
Fist
sleep
fight
for
the
you.
cancer?
Why
I go, I'm
sleeping?
sorry. But you
I think the cancer would be more afraid of
I
you.
will cut you open while you sleep, and then I will take your cancer, go, and then cut myself open and go.
just Keanu Reeves
Tie myself back up.
moment where Satan reaches into his lungs. Look at that
I-
one face I shot him just
Fuck that.
scraping them out clean.
Nah, fuck the
If
cancer.
God can't have, if I can't have you, no one else can. He just floats away with fistfuls of cancer.
Your cancer is mine.
Nice cancer, bitches. But no, the same way you like grabbed that ice cream by the ice cream, that's what he did to John Constantine's lung cancer.
We
Story time.
we went to Brewster's, and we ordered, of course, mint chocolate chip
Segue
ice cream.
from war crimes.
Yes, because that's
Yeah,
a
but-
sensitive topic for people.
Yeah.
We're not
Didn't
sensitive.
think about that.
We're pretty insensitive. We're assholes.
I have literal nerve damage, so I'm not sensitive to most things.
Yeah, I bet. I ordered ice cream, mint chocolate chip ice cream, and they were like, "Here's your ice cream, sir," and I go, "Thank you," and shut up.
Thanks
And
for coming in.
I grab it from the top and walk away, and she just. Still
She.
Concrete.
You're talking about eating concrete.
But I was just like,
Why are you talking about eating concrete?
so the other day we were working on concrete, like putting on a wall sticko, they call it. And at some point I just decided I don't need these fucking gloves. So I scooped in the concrete, and they're like, man, I need these gloves because like the concrete is so cold, and it gets my hands dry, like it feels awful. It's like this terrible rough sand texture. And I was standing there with a fistful of concrete in one hand, a scoop in the other, like, yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
It hardens in your throat.
Swallow harder.
Swallow.
I forgot I was large.
You're medium. I'm tiny. I'm small. You're tiny.
If I'm medium, you are extra small.
Small,
No.
medium, and hard.
Small, medium, hard.
Small, medium, hard.
Oh yeah.
Small, medium, hard.
Hard.
Bleeding it? Yeah, I'm bleeding. I think I got it. You know what I kind of felt? There's still a little bit left. Just like, what?
You introduced it to me what pilking was, and you don't know what it is.
Wait, wait, I didn't
What?
get it.
So there's a YouTuber who's into pilking, and like we were talking about, it, you're like, oh yeah, that person likes pilking, and I was like, what the fuck is pilking? Pink milk? And you were like, no, it's whenever you get all the blood to the tip. And like every time I bring it up, you're like, what the fuck is pilking?
Yeah, for a second I was like, what are you talking about? What is
Dementia?
that? And yeah, I have borderline
Yeah.
dementia. I will
He
forget
has
everything.
What's it called? You have like programming in your brain when the word pilking comes across. Your brain's like, you're pilking, shut it down, lock that shit away. Start deleting, it, filter. Paper shredder.
It comes out the printer into the shredder.
Draven, you're still on a whole mission right now.
Side quest.
Locked it away, put it in paper shredder, flamethrower.
Well, the thing is, it's not just poking. I will talk about most things.
Never just pilking.
I'll talk about most things and just forget it exists. And
the
you're like, yeah,
podcast would be like, time for that to never exist in my brain again.
and you'll be like, yeah, this. And I'll be like, what's this? And you'll be like, remember what I just talked about. What are you talking about?
I'm just gonna like pull up in the file cabinet, hit your head, and be like, what the fuck is
Where is that file?
We
Where
burned
is
that
that?
15 minutes ago. Ah, I needed that.
That was a high pitched fun. Ow. I was going so high pitched you couldn't hear me. And I just
I was like, oh, whenever Cat's gone, my dad.
I want to do that to Sass. Because every
That
time
was my only thought, and then natural reaction.
every time I pet Sass, I go, yeah. She goes, and I go, yeah. And then she goes, and then I go, yeah. And she goes, and I just want to stick my finger in her and she yes. She'll probably spout into her bite me and then just run.
Is absolutely fucking right hook. Sorry, left hooks your.
I'm waiting for Sass to just stand up on her hind legs and just
Start boxing.
weave. Weave.
Take 9.
Mm.
Every verse.
Why is this ball smaller than the others? Oh,
Because it's
that's
not
what-
a back door.
Why is this flipped?
Love. Oh my god, puzzle.
A couch is a puzzle.
Puzzles. Waiting for the day John Michael Felipe can be in between.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that day. I'm excited for that day.
We're looking gonna be like this, and then just one of us tear him from the sun, throw him in the middle.
Room. Ba-dum.
There's gonna be like an awkward space between them,
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
gonna be
just
like,
gonna be like, is something happening? What's the separation? We have some nips. It could be bad to some, but good to others. Here it
yeah. You have the awkward pause for like 2 seconds and then just
Equips John Michael Felipe.
quips
is.
John.
I will immediately to the balls.
That one jutsu in Naruto where like you think
Sex, no
you think you hit the right person, but it's actually just like a log.
Oh, substitution.
Yeah, substitution.
I love those shit 'cause it was just so harrowing, and then it's a fucking log.
Bro. Substitution jutsu.
I have a log in my pants. I just shit myself.
Got a log right here for you. Brother.
Brother, this
Guy stinks!
New topic.
Stop sniffing the.
I'm getting hungry.
You're not eating the
You
camera.
guys haven't asked what's your second favorite horror or thriller or whatever.
Destination.
The Grudge.
Oh yeah.
What's that about again?
I think it was about a woman who comes out of a TV, or is that The Ring?
That's The Ring. The Grudge.
Well, it's the one that
The Grudge is more Japanese, I believe. Yeah.
it like crawls and
Yeah.
There's a
yeah, I love that shit.
there was a game. Oh, the Wii. Have you ever had a Wii?
Yes,
Yeah.
I played WII. Yeah, I played Super Mario Bros. Actually,
You ever just genuinely been like
I
watching a bromance movie?
my mom had played New Super Mario Bros. 2 like a lot, and she didn't have much time to play it, but when she did, she played as much as she could, and she got almost done with it. Like she was on the 9th world, almost finished with 3 stars in each one, and then me and my cousin played it, and one of us deleted the file, and she came to us and she was like, "Did one of you guys delete my Mario save file?" And we were like, "I don't remember deleting it." And she was like, "Okay." And I've never seen her play a video game since. And it actually kind of makes me feel bad. But one
Do
day,
her justice.
I decided to play it for my mom and beat the entire thing, 99 lives, full stars, maxed out the entire game for her. And then I was like, "Hey mom, look, I finished it for you because I know one of us deleted your save file." And she was like, "Thank you." I'm gonna break my finger.
I'm gonna break your finger.
No, I'm gonna break my fingers.
I'm gonna break your finger.
So, you can still see the gun oil on my hands. You
Somebody.
can see the pew pew oil on my hands.
Hey, now you said the word.
Ah, yeah, I did.
Ah.
It's just
What?
How the turns
the
of
pew pew
table.
oil on my hands.
Oh,
The G word.
the goo. The goo.
Can you say the actual name of it?
Shield.
No.
I can say that. No, that's
the
what the
actual pew pew name.
probably not.
Like the genre of the pew pew?
Probably not. Actually,
Probably no.
But I was working on the
He works on clocks.
I was working on the shield line, and that doesn't sound like pew pew, so I mean they're not gonna take that. So I handle them all the time, and I work on them in assembly,
Yes.
and I hold it with this hand, and so now I just have oil on my hands, and I wash my hands like 15 times a day, and it still doesn't come off. I mean, the marker stuff came off. The marker that I drew on my hand came off. Huh?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
I just go on a
What
rant
is
sometimes
what
and then
yapping about?
talk about random things. Why is Sass on your lap?
She's just up there.
Oh, now you
now you give her attention.
Here, sit between us.
Back her.
Ow.
Back it.
Ow. 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 Ow.
Listen, just because you can't feel it, it hurts.
La 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 la.
Oh. 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 Oh.
La 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 la.
Wait,
It doesn't help that my arm is so long, so I'm just like elbowing their ribs.
we need a new topic.
Eldritch.
Oh, it's.
You didn't say your favorite horror movie.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite? What's your favorite horror movie? What's your favorite horror movie?
What's your favorite horror movie? The one that like genuinely has disturbed me is it's like Pit the Clown or something. But he's like an all black and white clown. And
Oh, not the Terrorizer.
like the really long nose. But at one point he like with a handsaw just cuts a girl in half. Gucci first.
Nope.
And it's bad. Like, that's the entire movie. Stabs a dude in the genitals at one point. Like, it's the only one that really disturbed me because there's so much like that.
Mm-mm.
And I do not enjoy, like, I will watch someone get split in half and might laugh. But, like, that's getting a little too intimate there. Sure, you can literally break their back and rend their guts. When you're doing it that way, chill. Saul's good. Saul's alright.
Saul
I
was really good.
saw.
I love Saul.
After a bit, they kind of started to lose the plot. That last one, not like the most recent, but
The one
Saul
before
Ted.
the new one.
just before Spiral was good. Spiral was good.
I don't think I've seen Spiral.
That's good. But I can't remember the name of it. But it's the guy who had to like shove a pen in his. He had to give himself a trait to breathe because he was in
yeah.
a glass box. The one after that, where he just goes on a spree blowing up places, that one wasn't good. It was lost in the sauce, and not in the fun way.
Sessa, come up here.
Should we do big ol' eyes?
Come up here. Come up here.
You may see her.
Come up here.
Oh.
Come up.
You're ruining this for me.
Would you
Good job.
did y'all ever make your own horror films? What would be your standard for like a good horror film?
Don't know. There is this one thing that has.
There is a final girl, but like the very end, she dies.
Kind of like with Friday the 13th for the next
Yeah.
movie.
Honestly, what I like the most is whenever it's like a skinny, unnerving monster, but like you just barely see glimpses of it. Like either silhouette, you can kind of tell what it is.
Like
It never
Uncanny.
really, yeah, like it never really harms anyone, but it's like scaring them until someone harms it, and then you realize like, oh, this is an undying thing. So like the very end, it seems like they got it, and then like right as the final person on the like happy ever after, then it gets them, and it's like, oh, now it's just a string, and like they started it.
Yeah,
If they had just left it alone, it'd be fine.
That's
but
teaches
no,
that
they
teaches a lesson.
Yeah, like there's a lesson there of, oh, that's some dick you shouldn't dig with.
Mind your
Maybe
fucking
stop
business.
dicking with it.
Mind your fucking business.
And stay in your fucking lane.
Like my nightmare, the one that genuinely scared the shit out of me. Like one of the only things that has scared me since I'm a conscious human being. I don't count me being a kid. But since it was the night my grandmother went to the hospital. But I barely slept that night. It was like this long, whitish, slim creature with an extended jaw. I don't know what it is, but extended jaws with voids for mouths. Just get that unnerving feeling
But
to it.
Was it human?
Kind of ish. It was like the rake, but wasn't the rake.
Oh, worse.
Like the Rick, but more person.
Except it was
More
like
eldritch.
it would run on all fours.
Oh.
Oh, people on all fours is very not okay.
Yeah.
It's very
And it was like uncannily
I
fast.
was about to say, I think what's like about that is like everyone you see walks upright, like people wise. So for someone to like be on all fours and move properly like that is wrong.
glass.
I was in my room, but it wasn't my room, and it was really
unlocked. Sorry.
it was really long, and it was standing like there was a bunch of lights, and it was standing at the end, and then it like was standing there, and the lights were turning off, like 2 lights turned off, and then you just see it like sprinting really fast,
Barreling at you.
straight into one of the lights, so you just see a glimpse of it for like a quarter of a second, and then that light turns off, and then it then is now in the other one, and it's just sprinting at you, and it's going, and then it just comes at you, and then you stop, go back, wake up again,
Oh, like a
in
cycle.
the same thing. That's what happened to me.
Oh,
And it happened like 5 times. And the worst part is, I couldn't breathe. Like, I was struggling to physically breathe, and I couldn't move.
Yeah.
And it wasn't my house, but it was my house. Like, I had this sense of it was my house, but it looked nothing like my house. And
it was supposed
I
to be your
learned
house.
it hated lights.
Yeah.
Because I, at one point, moved and grabbed a flashlight and shined it at it, and it went, and it killed me. And then, then I learned to get up, and I don't remember it that well, but at one point, it all happened like 5 times. I died 5 times, but at one point
Respawn mechanic in your own dream.
yeah, I
yeah.
tend to die in my dreams a lot, which apparently is not a thing you do. You don't die in your dreams, but apparently Oh, I've done a lot. But I finally escaped my room and I saw my mom, but it didn't look like my mom at all. This mom had short red hair that was almost like a bob cut, and her face was just different. I couldn't really process her face. But it was like my room was like a box, and then it was like a diagonal type door. Like not a diagonal door, but like the room was like a box, and then instead
Like
of a
that
corner.
corner was flat with the top.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then to the left there was the door to the outside, which where she was standing. And then kind of in front of me was the TV, and to the right was the couch, and then there was a hallway which kind of led to no, that was not really a hallway, but more of like a kitchen, and then more rooms. And I remember so much of it, but also don't remember much of it. I wrote it down in my notes because it was like one of the only things that genuinely scared me. But when I finally left my room, I woke up for real, and I was like having a panic attack. I was like, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't move.
So you had a bunch of false awakenings
Oh,
in your dream.
I had those a lot when I was younger. Like I would wake up and then still be in my dream, and
But thinking
Groundhog
awake.
Day.
Yeah.
Gosh,
My nightmares were never really bad, but also like my head was always like that. So like I would draw horror movie esque shit. I remember like my first, it was a good drawing, but like I've drawn since I was very young, and in it it's like this dark hallway with one light, and like you can just barely see what's in the room behind this open door, and it's just like a chair with someone like the lower half of someone above the chair, and then there's most of a body, but like no head there. You can't really see that there isn't a head, but there's this figure in front of it that's like this almost blank humanoid, but it's skeletal somewhat, and then just has vacant holes for an eyes and mouth.
Mm.
I love.
Almost smiling, and it's holding a head in one hand, and, like reaching out with the other.
I love horror things with like the long face or like the long jaw with a void and then two white eyes. That's what he had. He had two just black holes for eye sockets and then just white dots. Gosh, I remember when I was really young, like 8, 9, 10. I don't remember.
I don't remember when this was
but-
about warm and cold drinks.
Yeah, that's where it started.
2 hours later, what scares me the most?
But
I fear nothing, but that thing, it scares me.
what was I talking about?
No man.
I fear.
Thing.
What was I talking about?
So, long jaw, void in mouth, wide eyes.
Just a thing that scares you. Oh, the topic in general?
No, what was I just talking about?
You were.
Are you trying to steal?
Yeah, hold on. Plucking the bad thoughts from you.
This is a like long string.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Train.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, that train to go.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
That's a lot of dead.
Oh, it's burst
Again,
into
like-
flames.
For some reason, I'm thinking of a cup.
Disjointed cup?
A cup. That's all I'm thinking about right now.
Cup
Now,
your
like,
balls?
what I remember is long jaw,
Like,
like void,
Void
mouth,
for. Yeah.
wide eyes. I think you said they were like darker sockets than like.
Yeah, black eyes with like a white center.
Yeah.
Small white dot.
Now I'm just thinking of cups. I don't know why, but my brain is thinking. Speaking of cups, you know the
Oh, wrinkly brain.
cup that his name is Cup. He's a cat.
Yeah,
This
the Munchkin cat.
Yeah, he's still in my car.
Oh my god, like Harry Potter.
What?
She, like in Harry Potter, she like transforms like a rat into a cup.
Come back here.
Sass, I'm gonna turn you
Tap
into a
your
cup.
tail. Tap your tail with my foot.
Now she's just whipping me with the tail.
Sure, gonna change. This is a good place to cut off.
It's been 2 hours. I think this is. Yeah, it's 9:30.
Yeah, I think this is good. I
Okay.
feel like most of the first one to be short, but hey, this was fun.
Okay.
This is fun.
Well,
Well,
thank you for watching.
you're welcome.
Make sure to subscribe, like the video. If you dislike, I'll cry. Comment something, respond to anything that he's probably asked, because he asked like 3 things.
I'll make it.
Or comment what I was talking about, because I'll probably talk about it in the next one.
Comment ideas for the next video or
True.
live stream.
Yes.
Live streams.
It's probably gonna be a live stream. Comment some ideas that we can talk about. That'd be cool.
Go to the shop.
We don't have a shop.
Go to the website.
/studentonline.store.com.
It's 2 guys.
Online.com.
I don't know what I said.
No, we don't have a store.
They have a store and it's
Don't you remember?
Oh, okay.
Don't you remember?
Don't you remember? Wake up.
Wake up to
Wake up.
reality.
We'll see ya. Ciao, ciao.